I think most people would argue that the Boston Celtics have been one of the most disappointing teams in the NBA this season. They're currently the 9th seed in the East with a record of 16 wins and 17 losses. With the expectations the Celtics had coming into the season, and with the keys to the franchise solely in the hands of Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown, which, by the way, many people were asking for, myself included, the Celtics were expected to make that jump into being somewhat of a title contending team, with them having one of the best young duos in the league. But obviously, us being past the quarter mark of the season, that has not come to fruition at all. And in today's video, I'll be going over why and if the Celtics should split up their dynamic duo. But before that, you already know the drill. Just go ahead and hit that like button, as it'll help out my channel a lot and it helps YouTube's algorithm to put out my videos a lot more frequently. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new and turn on your post notifications to never miss any of my uploads. And if you're frequently watching, just sub up and help your boy out. And lastly, leave your takes down below and comment what other videos y'all would like to see, as I try to respond to every comment. But with that being said, let's just get straight into the video. So the pairing of Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown thus far hasn't been what we thought it would be. Individually, Jayson Tatum seems to have taken a step back in his development, as his efficiency and shot selection has become a lot worse this year, as he's shooting an abysmal 33% from 3 and 41% from the field. I was personally hoping he would finally put it all together to blend his shot selection and efficiency into a perfect marriage, but it seems like he's kind of reverting back to his Kobe phase, where he takes ill-advised jumpers, whether it's heavily contested, mid-range jumpers, or just questionable step-back threes, which he can make, but it's not always the best shot. Jaylen Brown, however, has been playing up to his standards, as he's averaging 23, 5, and 3, shooting 38% from 3 and 45% from the field. And that's with him still trying to recover from his hamstring injury, which doesn't go away very easily. But the thing is that these two really don't bounce off each other that well at all. Well, not well at all, but they aren't the most complementing of their games. Both of them are essentially the same player, with both of them being two-way shot creating wings. And in the Celtics offense, there's really no creativity, as it's basically just a Tatum ISO, and if that doesn't work, then it's a Jaylen Brown ISO. So it's either, your turn or my turn kind of offense. And if that just doesn't work, then it's just a plain pick and roll. There's not really a lot of movement or cuts within the offense, so it's a lot easier for opposing defenses to guard both of the Jays. Now, I do understand that their situation isn't the most ideal, as the spacing is mediocre at best, and there's no real playmaker. Dennis Schroeder was the replacement for Kemba Walker, and that automatically makes the spacing worse. And Mark Smart, who is supposedly a solid shooter, is currently shooting 28% from 3. He is the definition of a fake shooter. So clearly the Celtics' problems aren't all on the Jays, but they have some issues to fix themselves. They have to get better in creating shots for others, and just in the playmaking department in general. I think the Clippers' duo of Kawhi and PG is a good template for them to follow. Both Kawhi and PG have developed into solid to, I'd say, good passers, and they will make you pay if you double them. Part of that comes with just more time and experience, but it also comes with both of the Jays be willing to pass the ball. The Celtics really need just a floor general who can set up the offense easier for the Jays, especially in crunch time. A perfect example is the Christmas game, when Boston choked a 19-point lead to the Bucks, and their fourth quarter execution was just Tatum or Brown. And there's no creativity in that, and that's partly on the coaching staff, but that's also on the players and just the personnel. So should the Celtics split up the Jays? I would say no, at least not yet. I think the Celtics should try and make some trades and maybe revamp this roster to get more playmaking and shooting, and I know that's easier said than done, but they do still have assets like Marcus Smart, Robin Williams, and Romeo Langford. And some of their cap space will be cleared by the summer, so they can go out and try to sign some guys. So yeah, I think this duo can work together, but the pieces around have to be better. If I'm Brad Stevens, I'm doing everything in my power to not split up this duo. And like I said, if they get some playmaking and some shooting, it would make the offense so much better and easier for the Jays. And it makes their defense even better than it is. And if that happens, I think they could finally become the contenders that we've always thought they could be. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, please subscribe and like the video. Comment your takes down below. And yeah, all my links are in the description below. But with that being said, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.